Welcome to Our Football. You join us here tonight as we're bringing you the fantastic game of Bayern Munich against Barcelona, and we're delighted that you're going to be joining us on this fantastic journey with us this evening. Of course, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, two of the biggest names in world football, and we're pleased to be bringing you the goals tonight. Of course, it's on a period of national mourning for the UK, but games have been given the okay to go ahead, even the British games, probably the Arsenal one due to appears over that. But we'll be bringing you the team news for these teams as we get them now. Goal for the home side, Bayern Munich. Manuel Neuer starts in goal. Pavard and Alphonso Davies on the flanks, and Luca Hernandez and Upper Mercado in the midfield, to a defensive pairing. Kimmich, Sabic, and Miller make up a good midfield three, and Sane and Musiala and Mane make up the front three. For Barcelona, Marc-Andre ter Stegen starts in goal. Marcos Alonso, the signing from Chelsea, at left back. Next to him as well, Christensen at centre back, also from Chelsea in the summer. Narajia and Koundé as the other two in defence. Pedri, Busquets, and Gavi in the midfield three. Busquets there, the experience with the Pedri and Gavi being younger players in that midfield. Rafinha, Ousmane Dembele on the flanks, and the ex-Bayern Munich man, Robert Lewandowski, goes up front. Two strong teams there. Of course, we only got two injuries out, and that's for Bayern Munich. Kingsley Coman injured, and Bouna Sarr. Of course, it'll be two interesting games. Bayern Munich drawn the last few league games, but Barcelona are in fantastic form, but both, of course, winning their first games in the Champions League. Now, bringing some stats today, Barcelona come off 5 wins on the bounce after drawing their first game in the Liga, and they haven't lost since. They haven't put a foot wrong. And they did have an impressive display last week against Victoria Pleasant. They had a convincing 5-1 win. And in that game, man, we're seeing tonight, Robert Lewandowski got a hat-trick and be one of our main talking points, as he's coming back to face his former side. Of course, it's quite controversial in the way he left in the summer. But Bayern weren't really wanting to let him leave. But he really fancied a move to Spain and eventually got it for about £40 million. It's 5 changes from Barcelona's last week's game against Victoria Pleasant, and it really is probably a stronger team than we saw last week. Of course, Dembele's been a different player this season as well for Barcelona, really been much better. A player we may be expecting to see leave the club in the summer, but he did sign that new deal, and Barcelona managed to get their wage deal down and registering. Now, goals to be expected tonight. Barcelona have been scoring all over the park, and of course Bayern have got 7-0 and 5-0 results in the league so far this season, and FBV Polka. But Bayern have drawn their last 3 league games, and they will be wanting to prove something, as there's been a few doubts cast towards Bayern. Bayern in red, Barca in white, and it's going to be a fantastic game this evening. It's going to be off in just a few seconds' time. Barcelona will start us off, and the atmosphere at the Allianz Arena is absolutely bouncing. Pedri gets us underway, finds Busquets, and centre back Christensen plays it to his left-hand side with his former Chelsea teammate Alonso. Pele. Gavi and Pedri, of course, players we'll be looking at just really young players. They'll be looking to dominate this park against Kimmich and Müller and Sabic, so really to have that experience in the midfield. Of course, Kimmich, a really fantastic player. Of course, Busquets, they're also in the Barcelona midfield, shoring this up. Raggio. To Rafinha, of course, the lead signing in the summer, about £70 million that was, big signing. To Christensen. Ousmane Dembele just tries to find Gavi, it's just cut out. Müller. Kimmich, first time through the middle, and Alonso's just going to get that first and play that back to the German ter Stegen. Of course, his other national team counterpart, the other goal, Manuel Neuer, and there'll be 2 players who'll be vying for places in the World Cup squad, and of course they'll be hoping that they will be the starting keeper. It's out with Leroy Sané on the far side. Barcelona in white, taken from left to right as we look at it. Bayern in red, taken from right to left. Araujo. Plays it to Christensen. It's back to Ter Stegen. Christensen. Alonso. Christensen's going to play that all the way back to his goalkeeper. Araujo. Of course, in recent times, it's been a unfortunate story. Oh, the loose ball out from defence. Musiala tries to pick out Sane, but it's just cut out well there by Alonso. And Pedri tries to bring it away. Pedri almost tries to find Ousmane Dembele there. It comes off with a deflection. It's going to be a Barcelona throw on the far side near the halfway line. Of course, it hasn't been smooth sailing in recent head-to-heads between these two sides. Bayern Munich won 3-0 both of last year's group stage games when they met. Of course, there's that was thrashing Bayern 8, Barcelona 2 at the Camp Nou a few years ago as well. Bello. It's Lewandowski. But his ball is just cut out there by Alphonso Davies. And Mane just tracking back, and he's just going to get fouled. It's going to be a free kick to Bayern Munich halfway in through their own half. Busquets just helps him back up to his feet. Julian Nagelsmann, the coach tonight for FC Bayern. And he's under a little bit of pressure, unbelievably, as a few German fans have taken a look at the recent results of Bayern, questioned whether he's the right man for the job. Of course, the big name missing tonight is Matthias de Ligt. Player maybe be expecting to see his Bayern centre back pairing, but he's chosen for Meccano tonight. And of course, former Barcelona player, former legend Xavi Hernandez is managing Barcelona tonight, and he has them playing some really beautiful football. Ter Stegen. Just plays this out to Koundé, and is taken off him by Rafinha. Just being harassed here by Alphonso Davies, the Canadian international. Fantastic player, he's a lot of pace. Of course, if you know the story behind him, a refugee went to Canada and finally found his way over to Europe for Bayern Munich, and it really is a wonderful story if you get a chance to look at that up. But it's back here with Manuel Neuer. And he sends that long. But it's headed away by Araujo. Hernandez. Up in Meccano. We have some quotes from some of the players now. He says, Barcelona are in a fantastic position, and it feels like the city has been revived because of it. Hernandez just being pressed here, though. By Gavi. By plans Neuer. Neuer clears it. We have Musiala. To Sane, of course, the signing from Manchester City a few years ago. Sane pushing forward, tries to slide the ball through to Mane, but it's just cut out well, but it's only going to bounce out for a Bayern throw far side. And play will be brought to halt because got a player down for Bayern Munich. It's this, I think it's Pavard took a knock from Marcos Alonso, accidentally I think, but nonetheless, place was stopped here just so it can be checked. And Pavard just helped up to his feet here, of course. Pavard, fantastic player. Really learned his trade at centre back. He's playing right back recently for Bayern Munich and France as well. It's going to come back underway here. With a throw on far side for Bayern. Both teams on 3 points tonight in the Champions League group. Inter playing Vittoria Pleasing. As it stands, Inter are on their game and they're third in the group, 3 points. Musiala. You're a fantastic player. Top goal scorer for Bayern Munich so far this season. And he's run it out for a Barcelona throw though. Alonso. Just tries to find Gavi, but it's cut away well. Muller to Mane. Mane just tries to nick it past him. Musiala going through the middle, but it's tackled very well by Busquets. and it's gone out for a throw on the far side as Marcos Alonso scrambles that away. Musiala's look lively in these opening moments. Though he gets taken by Müller inside the box. Müller just tries to flick it on, but it's going to go straight through to Ter Stegen's hands. And the goalkeeper's going to try and get this back underway. Flicked there to Gavi, and he's just going to be tackled there by Sabitzer. No foul. Ref plays play on to Pavard, to Hernandez. Maybe Pat's here. Bayern 8-2, he says. For 8-2 is history. Now Barcelona stronger. We think Barcelona win in the chat. Yeah. Christiansen, Danish referee. Danish defender, sorry, finds Alonso. Alonso to Dembele. So back to Ter Stegen. Finds Kunde on this near side, playing right back tonight. Of course, a player Chelsea desperately wanted. And finds Rafinha, but it's tackled by Rafinha by Alphonso Davies. Just kept a hold of it there as he's being tackled by Rafinha and then Kunde. And he's still pushing forwards. He's done really well there. He needs to find a good ball here to Müller. Müller lays this out to his right with Sane. Sane just traps it under his seat, almost stumbles on the ball. He's just going to find it back there to Pavard. Pavard flicks it over. Ousmane Dembele. Sane to Kimmich. And it's a good forward run there by Pedri. Lewandowski just doesn't have the pace. He's got Pedri on his right. He finds Rafinha, and it's a fantastic challenge there by Hernandez. And it falls to Sabitzer, but it's been tackled off him by Robert Lewandowski. Cut to the edge of the box. Slid to the side. Pedri. Oh, it's a fantastic save by Neuer. And that was a fantastic attack base here within Barca. Dembele. Dribbling through. Cuts inside to Lewandowski. It's just cleared away by Upamecano. Kunde. Plays it back to Raggio. Christensen. Busquets. Kunde plays it his near side with Rafinha. Rafinha to Kunde. Raggio. Rafinha. Just tackled off him by Alphonso Davies, but he's managed to get it back. He's dribbling into the box. There's 3 on him. He got past 1, but then there was 2 more. Gavi crosses in, tries to find Lewandowski, and it's just too high. And it's been a very lively start to this game. Barcelona taking their chances most very well. Gavi does very well just earlier on that play build up. He just dribbled past a few players. It's cleared away by Ter Stegen. It's goal kick here for Bayern. Yeah. To Alphonso Davies. Pass through the Barca players, and it's very nice football until it's cut by Kunde. But it's only as far as Kimmich in that Kunde clearance. Müller, first time for Sane. Fantastic ball. Really beautiful. Sane dribbling at Alonso. Past Alonso. Just tricks on the shot, and there's no one there. It gets blocked. But only falls up to the 5 out. Musiala's got it. First time to Sabitzer, of course, to Sane from RB Leipzig. To Sane. And just tried a first time flick on through to Müller. But it's just tackled off him. It's only as far as Hernandez. To Mane. Musiala. Mane. Mane just tries to find Müller. It's cut out well by Busquets. Gavi. Just finds Kunde. Pedri. Fantastic skill by Pedri. He really is fantastic. He's a fantastic young player. Of course, maybe the next Iniesta, some people have him down as. And it's here with Lewandowski. He's dropped deep. Here with Araujo. Really fantastic atmosphere. Just a stat for you tonight. Barcelona in 6 games against Bayern Munich away from home. They've never won. Losing 4, drawing 2. Alonso. Christensen. The far side. Finds Pedri. Pedri, first time. Rafinha. Rafinha now dribbling forwards at Alphonso Davies. Just being stood up here. Puts that ball into the box. I think Upamecano just steps in front of Lewandowski. That's with Pedri again. Pedri, good feet there to get past Sane. Usman Dembele. Pedri. Busquets. Middle of the park here. Rafinha. Rafinha first time back to Araujo. Christensen. Christensen to the far side. And Alonso just miscontrols that. It's going to go out for a bind through halfway into their own half on the far side. It really is. You attack, we attack. You attack, we attack. And that is absolutely what we were hoping for in this game. The odds seeing this Robert Lewandowski in Barca colours, especially when he's against Bayern tonight. Sure, there's a chance for a goal tonight from him. Dembele tries to flick a ball through to Lewandowski, and Lewandowski just hits the up Hernandez. It's out for the first corner of the night for Barcelona. Neuer rolls the ball across that corner flag. And if we've got any goal predictions, please let me know. I'd be very interested to hear your score predictions. Marcos Alonso. Ball in. Gone away by Upamecano. It's just going to be gathered there by Manuel Neuer. Read it nicely, held it easily. Alphonso Davies. Hernandez. Neuer just poor ball out by Neuer straight to Lewandowski. And Upamecano has bailed him out. Because that was a dreadful pass by Neuer. Really casual by him. Passed it straight to Lewandowski. Maybe saw his face and just probably didn't see him. And Upamecano really does bail out his goalkeeper. Alonso on the far corner. Raises his hand. Outswinger. It's cleared away. Gavi. And that was not a bad try. From outside the box. It was just dipping. Neuer was watching it. And it's very close. Still 0-0 at Liverpool Ajax. And no goals to tell you about in Group B. Marseille Frankfurt still 0-0 as well. 4 games on tonight. We'll be bringing you goal updates throughout the night as we get them. Yeah, Alphonso Davies. Turns Rafinha, and Rafinha's pulling him back, but ref plays advantage. He plays on. Rafinha. Alphonso Davies again. Slides it back to Mane. Mane spinning. And it's just fantastically tackled. Couldn't control a pirouette in the end there. To Rafinha. Rafinha tackled again by Alphonso Davies. He really has marked him well. He is absolutely shining. He's winning this battle down the near side of Davies against Rafinha. Loose ball there, falls to Rafinha. It's going to be out for a Barcelona throw. Side. "15 minutes there. If you're joining us on AI Football, we'd really appreciate if you could like and subscribe. Really helps us out. And also put in the live chat what you think the score's going to be. For Upamecano to Manuel Neuer. And the first goal of the night in the Champions League for the 8 o'clock kickoffs. It's Porto 0, Club Bruges 1. Baranjul goal. Sabitzer though here on the ball. Plays it back to his goalkeeper Neuer. Sends that long into the midfield, looking for Müller, but it's just cut out there by Barcelona. Rafinha tries to find Gavi, and it's a foul on Gavi there. Light one, and it's going to be a free kick for Barcelona. Oh, it's an offside. And they took that very quickly. Mane here, dribbling on Kunde. Finds Müller. Müller tries to put a cross back into the box. And it's blocked well, but Kimmich spreads it out to the far side. Musiala. Musiala dribbling. Just plays that back to Pavard. Pavard puts it in, cleared away. Only as far as Musiala. Musiala dribbling. Got tackled away from him by Alonso, but it's now gone back here to Muller. And it's with Dembele. Tackled up him by Kimmich. Gavi just pushing Pavard, and it's going to be tackled by Gavi, but it's only up for a throw for Bayern Munich on the far side. Finds Sane dribbling forwards. Just tackled off in there. Oh, a really good rush forward there from Kimmich to keep hold of the ball again. Really sloppy from both sides there, losing the ball easily. It's here with Dembele, got a chance to break here. It's 4-on-4. Dembele skins one, running forwards, plays it to his left-hand side. Gavi, first time through, Lewandowski! And that is a goal he really should be burying. That was a golden chance. You can't believe he's missed that. Fantastic ball from Gavi. Lewandowski, fantastic first touch. And he just puts it over the bar in a one-on-one. Neuer. And he'll be kicking himself. That'll probably be his best chance of all night. 9 goals in his last 5 games. And at Bayern Munich, he scored 344 in it. So, real fantastic player. Kunde. First time he's played against his former side since April of 2014, when he came on as a sub at Borussia Dortmund. And another goal to tell you about this evening: Liverpool 1, Ajax 0. Bring you the goal scorer for that when we find out. It's Mo Salah. The Jota assist. It's here given away, and it's a foul on Sergio Busquets, and it looks like it's going to be the first yellow of the game due to the challenge on Busquets on Sabitzer. That's a bit of a 50-50, and Sabitzer pulls out of that challenge, and it's hardly even a foul, let alone a yellow card, and there's no way that should be a yellow. Austrian international there, and it's going to be a free kick for Barcelona inside their own centre circle. Just off the ball here. Looks like Pavard's just taken a bit of damage on his right thigh, and they've sent out Mazraoui to warm up. Of course, the Moroccan signing right back. They made it in the summer. Just from Ajax, real fantastic player he is, and it's very good depth they've got on the bench if Pavard is unable to continue. Back on the way here though, Christensen to his left. Alonso. So more centrally to Dembele, but it's tackled off him by Sane. Sane dribbling into the midfield, but it's tackled off him by Busquets. Busquets out to his left on the far side of Alonso. Alonso. Good ball in. Lewandowski heads it, and Neuer saves that fantastically. It's only here is Rafinha. Rafinha crosses that in. They give it a far corner, and it's 2 chances for Lewandowski, but it's Neuer 2, Lewandowski 0. But if he keeps getting these chances, inevitably he'll take one. And the change has been made here. Pavard's off. Mazraoui is back on to make this back to 11v11. I think Pavard maybe just overstretched in a challenge or a run back there. Back on the way, but Bayern Munich's in that long, looking for Salala. Sabitzer to Kimmich. Kimmich just tries to play a through ball for Sadio Mane, and it's just got away from him by Kunde. Araujo, near side, sort of in a right back position for the moment being. Plays it for Lewandowski. Tackled off him. Kimmich. Mazraoui. Mazraoui dribbling forward, just loose. Maybe he's not quite at the speed of the game at the moment. Usman Dembele dribbling forwards. Kimmich tracking him. He just tries to get past Kimmich, but Kimmich puts a good foot in. Let's see with Bayern. Kimmich on the ball now. Of course, Kimmich's made that transition to right back to holding midfield fantastically well, and really is one of the best in his position. Also, no from when Pep Guardiola managed at Bayern, he's played him at centre back. Really is a player who's played all over the field. Up on Meccano, back to Neuer. Neuer to Hernandez. Bit loose of a ball there from Neuer. So right, goes to Hernandez. No one from Barcelona nearby. Mane just tries to get that, but Koundé does well. And it's an offside there on Mane, and it's going to be a free kick for Barcelona inside their own half. Gets player known as the Octopus. And it's here with Gavi. Gavi just tries to slide a ball into the box. It's got away from him by a bit, so he just stops that cross. He's back to his goalkeeper, Mazraoui. Meccano. Oh yeah, sends that long. Go to Sane. Sane just tracked back by Busquets, who really has been fantastic. Koundé. To Rafinha. Rafinha more central now. Just passes Musiala. Past Sane. Gavi. And it's back with Christensen. Aho. Apology, I haven't been pronouncing the J. Koundé here. Taraho. Christensen. My friend Thomas, there is no goal. Kimmich. Arne. Go forwards. And just foul, just gonna be a free kick for Bayern inside the Barcelona half. And it's just Gavi who followed Mane too keenly there. Gave away the foul, but no yellow card for him to pick up. Of course, it's a harsh one on Sabitzer. It's back with Neuer from the free kick. Meccano. But Bayern Munich just slowed down from the first about the half. Maybe the better team for the first 5 or so minutes. Barcelona really kind of well, but Musiala to Mane. Koundé's watching him, and Koundé just stands him up. Mane just tried to slide the ball through. Koundé just gets it, but it's to Alphonso Davies who's dribbling through. Gavi just has to clear that. It's only as far as Hernandez to Kimmich to Mazraoui. Mazraoui to Muller to the far side of Sane to Mazraoui, the substitute. Kimmich. Sane up against Marcos Alonso. Now Pedri to Kimmich. Kimmich plays it to the far side of Mazraoui's waiting. Mazraoui, good cross in, headed away by Christensen. Only as far as Kimmich. Kimmich who comes away with the ball. Back out to the far side with a good flicked ball over. Mazraoui. These two have linked well recently. And it's here with Busquets. Busquets. And just plays this ball long, Las Busquets. Trying to find Lewandowski, but it's headed away good by Upamecano. It's here with Gavi. Gavi dribbling forwards, finds Rafinha. Rafinha's up again in this battle against Alphonso Davies. Gets past Alphonso Davies. Plays it to Lewandowski. Rafinha! And that was very close. He's just taken that shot. Good crack from outside the box. And it's a low drive. Just far of that. Just very, very close to that far left-hand corner. I think if that's on target, that's a goal for Barcelona. He beats Manuel Neuer won't get to that, and it's only half a yard wide. Fine. Bayern Mane. Alphonso Davies. good outside of the ball. Faster for Meccano. He's dribbling up the right hand side. Finds Musiala. Sane. Dribbling forwards. Finds Mane. To Musiala. Musiala turns onto the overlap. Mazraoui, and it's just fired across the box and gathered there by Ter Stegen. It's a good run by Mazraoui. Fantastic for Musiala to find the run, but it wasn't the best pass. But then Mazraoui just needed a position cross into the box. You couldn't find. It's got there by Ter Stegen, but a clearance from Barca from the goal kick's poor. So Alphonso Davies, he plays it back to Neuer. Neuer's just scrambling as it wasn't the best pass back. Alphonso Davies though. Right hand side, Sabitzer to Muller. Muller, of course, a great stalwart, one of the best midfielder creative players there is. Mazraoui to Sane. Sane dribbling at Dembele, now dribbling at Alonso. Fight gets into the box. Musiala just across the box. It's cleared by Koundé, and it's going to be a throw for Bayern Munich on the far side. But of course, Liverpool have been under pressure. There will be even more pressure now as Mohamed Kudus has scored an equaliser. And that will certainly not be pleasing Liverpool fans and Klopp. Of course, Klopp hasn't started in the best form, but there's no way Liverpool fans or the club would ever fire Jurgen Klopp. And that is certainly a game to be watching out for. And there's a Steven Berghuis assist. Bayern, no, on the edge of the box. It's got away by Christensen. Alonso to Gavi. Gavi to Lewandowski. Lewandowski 1-on-1 with Hernandez. Upamecano gets back, spreads it to Rafinha, and Alphonso Davies tracks back just to cut that ball out at the crucial moment before it can get to Rafinha. The ball sent long quickly. Cut out there by Alonso. Alonso to Busquets. Gavi, Pedri. Raha. Bayern fans get to their feet. They're applauding. And they're all standing and applauding. It really is a fantastic noise in the stadium tonight. Araujo pings a ball far across the pitch, just too much on that. It's going to go out for Bayern throw, far side. Good first half an hour here on AI Football. If you're joining us, please make sure you like and subscribe. Really helps us out. And if you actually know anyone that would be interested in the audio, but please appreciate if you could share this stream. I'm Edward Sharp, and we're bringing you all the commentary of this game. Sane on the far side, dribbling at Alonso. Foul off the ball, but it's going to play on. Sane finds Sabitzer, and Sabitzer takes on that shot. It's just wired to that far post, and that was another good chance there for Bayern Munich. Just have a look at the foul off the ball there. Gavi just shields Musiala, and it doesn't matter. Sane just tries to lay it off to Sabitzer, and first time just tries to give the keeper the eyes and whip it into the top of the goal left-hand corner. Just can't manage it. It goes wide. Ter Stegen plays that long to Lewandowski. It's for Lucas Hernandez. Plays it back to his goalkeeper, Manuel Neuer. Of course, really one of the best goalkeepers. Some would say the best goalkeeper of all time. It's here. Muller. But got away here by Busquets. Really being fantastic. Koundé. Here. Alonso. Ousmane Dembele. On the near side now, they've just switched. Just giving Dembele to the right hand side because it looks like couldn't really deal with Alphonso Davies. Alonso back to Christensen. Christensen plays that to Ter Stegen. Ter Stegen first time to Araujo. Not really much of a press from Bayern. Can find Kunde. Press starting now though. Busquets. And it's given away. It's into the midfield, but it's just cut out there by Gavi. Pedri. Pedri on the ball. Sends that. Just tried to find it on the far side, but it's cut by Mazraoui. Only as far as Lewandowski. He dropped deeper. He's on the ball still. And it's here Araujo. To Ousmane Dembele. Dembele to Kunde. Dembele. Dembele just tries to put a cross in. It's blocked by Mane. And it is going to be a throw there of Barca on this near side. Game settled a bit after the frantic first 25 minutes, and the Kunde here throw. Finds Lewandowski, but it's just knocked away by Sabitzer. It's going to go out for another throw to Bayern. Gavi. Gavi dribbling forwards, finds Kunde again. Kunde, good cross into the box, good getting away by Mazraoui. And it's only as far as Barcelona. It's here Alonso. Christensen. Back to Ter Stegen. Ter Stegen out to this near side. Finds Kunde. Fantastic ball. Kunde dribbling forwards here. To Dembele. Dembele. He's got Gavi. And he's just tackled off him. And it's with Kimmich. Sabitzer. Loose ball by Sabitzer. Dembele. And it's just tackled away by Sabitzer. And it's away from him. Hernandez. Forwards. Sane. Getting forwards. Musiala. Tries to nod that back to Kimmich. Refs in the way and it goes to Sabitzer. Sabitzer. Finds Mazraoui. Hula to Sane. Mane just dribbling around, number 17. Lays it to the edge of the box and it's just got away by Kunde. Kunde back to Ter Stegen. Ter Stegen has just to clear that away. His right boot. It's Lewandowski's foot. He keeps well. He finds Pedri. And it's just tackled off him by Kimmich, who really has been fantastic. Pedri just fouled there by Kimmich. Won't be a yellow, but it is going to be a foul. And it's just a word from the ref, no yellow. It's going to be a foul for Barcelona inside their... A free kick for Barcelona inside their own half. Muller 33 today, and he certainly is one of the best players we've seen in this Bayern side in a long, long time. Of course, he's a player who really does love his football, and he said in an interview this week that he'd love to have played in the Premier League. And of course, I think any team that had him would be lucky. Kunde. Dembele. Busquets. Christensen. Alonso. Pedri on the ball. Looked like a foul. Ref says no foul. It's still with Barcelona. Rafinha to Alonso. Alonso being tackled there. Fantastic. And Sabitzer gets the tackle away. Sane being harassed by Pedri. It's here with Mane. And just gotten away. And it's here with the Barcelona goalkeeper Ter Stegen. Ter Stegen out to Kunde. Kunde to Dembele. Dembele. Here on the far side. Vinya back to Christensen. Vinya again. Ball forward to this far side. He's trying to look for I think probably Dembele, but it's a really poor ball and it falls all the way through. And Neuer gets that into his hands quite nice and easily. Alphonso Davies. Just quite headed down since the Barcelona fullback winger switched. But that could be also to do with the game quieting down as well. Neuer tries to find the ball to Muller. It's a bit too casual and it's cut out by Barca. It's back with Manuel Neuer. Neuer been a bit sloppy this evening. Sure, he'll be sorting that out as he goes along. And up at Meccano. Tries to find Mane and it's a loose ball and it's going to be a throw in. Alright, just got a touch on the way through. Nick, I think that's Rafinha. It's back with Kimmich. Hernandez. Hernandez looks sort of ball across to the far side. Mazraoui just cut out there by Barca, but it's with Sane into Sabitzer. Mane on the near side, just dribbling into the box. He's passed. Oh, he's good. Went past Kunde. It's tackled off him by Dembele. And see with Pedri. Pedri just being harassed by Sabitzer. He finds Kunde. Back with Pedri. Pedri plays that back to Ter Stegen. Really a bold move there, but it's fantastic by Pedri. See with Alonso. Alonso. Goes back to Ter Stegen. And Ter Stegen just tries to find Rafinha. And he just misses him. It's going to go out for a throw on for Bayern Munich. Of course, you've got Haaland tomorrow against his former employers, just like Lewandowski is tonight. Manchester City take on Borussia Dortmund. Muller to Mazraoui at the far side. Mazraoui still dribbling, finds Kimmich. Kimmich plays that back to Hernandez. Hernandez back to Kimmich. Kimmich to Sane. Sane on the stretch and it's got off him by Rafinha. Rafinha just tries a first time ball for Lewandowski, but it wasn't the best of passes. And it's here for Meccano. And I think Lewandowski knew he was never winning that foot race up against Meccano, so he just put the brakes on. Let's see if they're buying again. Mazraoui. Into Muller, Sane on the far side. Back with Mazraoui. Mazraoui dribbling forwards. Just looking for Musiala, but it goes to Sane instead. Sane plays that backwards. It's a lot of centrality here from Bayern Munich. Could do with spreading the play a bit more. Muller. Kimmich. And let's see if Mazraoui. Mazraoui tries a flick over the top to Sane. Finds it. It's being stood up well there by Alonso. Sane just tries to flick to Musiala, and he does that. Musiala cross into the box. Muller, and he's just tackled by Mane. They just kind of collide into each other, two Bayern teammates, and they kind of get in each other's way. And in the end, it's a good chance that goes begging. And if only one of those had gone for it, probably Muller. Maybe there's a bit of lack of communication there, but it really should have been a Bayern goal. And Bele. Gavi to Alonso to Christensen. So Gavi. Christensen. Now with Kunde. Just sort of Araujo's gone to right back. And that's a loose ball. Right, it's alright. Kunde's got lucky, is it? And he goes to Pedri. Pedri plays that back to Ter Stegen. So Araujo. Ter Stegen. Still on the ball here, Ter Stegen. To Christensen. With Rafinha. Rafinha just plays that back to Alonso. Alonso to Ter Stegen. Ter Stegen, Koundé. Koundé, Pedri. Pedri to Ter Stegen. Ter Stegen to Marcos Alonso. Now dribbling forwards to Rafinha. So it was Gavi. So Koundé. Of course, signing from Sevilla in the summer. Here with Pedri dribbling forwards. Rafinha through the middle. Plays it to Lewandowski. And it's a fantastic block there by Mazraoui. And that's another opportunity for Lewandowski. And it really was another fantastic chance he should have done better with. Should have taken that first time. And it doesn't. And it gives the Bayern defender Mazraoui just time to get back. But Dembele dribbling forwards into the box here. That might have been a foul there by Alphonso Davies. Could have been a penalty. Barcelona are appealing, but referee says no. And we're here in VAR having a look at that. Given away there by Bayern, but it's cleared away again. But Marseille 0, Eintracht Frankfurt 1 in the Champions League in Group C. Sane dribbling into the middle. He's got Musiala, finds Musiala. He's gone down. Bayern want a pen. Koundé, Alonso dribbling forwards. The goal for Eintracht Frankfurt, Jesper Lundstrom. Sane, Mazraoui, Meccano. And a good ball through the centre, looking for Mane. It's just gathered by Ter Stegen. And the referee says no foul to Ousmane Dembele, as he's really asking the question, is that being checked? But no penalty. Pedri though back to Koundé. It really has been almost no stops this half. It has really been a fantastic game of football, despite the scoreline. Played across to Dembele. Bele. To Pedri. Just on the edge of the box here. Dribbling forwards. Koundé. To Pedri again. Just slightly back though. Koundé. Rafinha stood up by Alphonso Davies. Got away by Musiala. Alphonso Davies. It's to Mane. Mane to Sane. They're dribbling forwards. But Barcelona are getting back. Sane still getting through. And it's just going to go out. And it's going to go out for a goal kick. As I think that final ball's gone off from Sane. We'll have a look here. And I think we're just taking a look back at Davies and Dembele. And it does look like a foul, but I think refs just made the right decision. Let's hear with Bayern. Can't imagine there'll be much time added on. Neuer. Now Guzman watching on. 1 minute to be added because the board's held up by the fourth official. And Gimmick. Fernandez dribbling forwards. It's really good progressive run here. Just tries to find Alphonso Davies and it's just bounced off Rafinha. Ousmane Dembele. It's going to out for a Bayern Munich throw. Fernandez. Gimmick. Upamecano. Hernandez to Sabitzer. Hernandez again. Meccano. There's to Sabitzer. Kimmich. And ref blows full time in what is a very eventful first half of football. And could have been a few goals for Bayern. Could have been even more goals for Barcelona. And Lewandowski just had 3 fantastic chances. And you can't believe hasn't scored 3 of the best chances we've seen in this game. And we'll be back for the second half.